For sure, you don't need another motivational quote. What you need is clarity. If you're feeling emotional, tired, or like all patterns are resurfacing, you're not alone. Nothing is wrong with you. You're in the energy of a 9-month, a powerful time for endings, emotional detox, and soul level release. December 2025. And December is not just about finishing the year. It's about clearing, letting go of what no longer serves you and you cannot carry into 2026. So ask yourself, what am I still holding that no longer serves me? Your life path number is not just a number or label. It's a roadmap pointing to the exact patterns your soul is ready to release. A quick taste. If your life path is 1, December is asking you to release the version of you that always had to lead alone. If you are a life path number 2, it's time to stop absorbing emotions that were never yours. If you are a life path number 3, it's about reclaiming your voice, your art, your talent, and finally letting yourself be fully seen. You see, this is not vague. It's specific, it's powerful, and it can change how you walk into 2026. This month is a mirror. It's here to free you. If you want to learn more, this week, episode number 84, we break down what this energy really means, what to let go of based on your life path, and how to enter 2026 aligned, conscious, and powerful. Go listen now to episode number 84 so you stop recycling old energy and you can release what's done and step into who you are here to become in 2026. This podcast is for the soul who knows there is more, the one who's been carrying it all for far too long. If you're ready to let go of old stories, to stop replaying the past and start living from your truth, you're in the right place. This is your moment to release the noise and reconnect to what's real. Welcome to Baggage Begun, Healing Hearts and Minds. I'm Tami Mahmali. Hi there, welcome back to Baggage Begun, Healing Hearts and Minds podcast. I am Tami Mahmali, and today we are diving into the energy of December 2025, an energy that can be truly informative and even life-changing. This insight will give you answers and guide you to release emotional and mental baggage that's been weighing you down so you can step into 2026 lighter, clearer, and more aligned. When you let go of old patterns, you free up energy for better relationships, a healthier mindset, and even a more abundant financial life. This is practical clarity that many people pay thousands for, and I want you to have it right here and right now. Before we begin, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you. And if you find this helpful, please pass it on and send this episode to someone who might need to hear it because you never know. Let's get into it. December 2025 is not a regular month. Numerologically, spiritually, and emotionally, this month carries a 9 energy vibration. The energy of endings, clearing out, releasing, and closing loops, cycles you've been stuck in for years, sometimes decades. If lately you have felt extra tired, emotional, overwhelmed, or noticed old triggers surfacing up, nothing is wrong with you. It's actually the final cleanse of the year, and it's really exciting. The universe is preparing you for a big cycle jump. December is basically asking, are you ready to stop carrying all of this into 2026? Today, I'm going to break down the real meaning of December 9 energy, the psychology behind why old wounds resurface now, and then give you powerful numerology guidance for each life path number. That way, you will know exactly what your soul is meant to release this month. This clarity will guide you to protect your energy and make room for new growth in the new year, and this is super special. Alright, let's dive deep. Why December is a 9 energy month? Let's clear up why we call December a 9 energy month, because a lot of people get confused. Mathematically, December is the 12th month, right? 1 plus 2 equals 3. Energetically, however, it acts like a 9 month because numerology is not just about basic math, it's about cycles. December sits in the 12th position of the yearly cycle. Think of it as the energetic winter of the year. And the rain is pouring right now, so it's a good time. The point of closure before a new cycle begins. And in numerology, the number 9 is the archetype of completion. Every December, the collective enters this 9 vibration. In other words, December is known as the month of karmatic release, letting go, spiritual endings, soul contracts dissolving, subconscious shedding, emotional completion, basically preparing for new beginnings. This is why December can feel heavy or intense. For many people, it's not because you're failing or you're doing something wrong, it's because your soul is clearing out all debris. The energy of this month brings up exactly what you are ready to graduate from. Think of it like final exam before the new energetic year starts. It's not punishment, it's preparation. The more you understand this, the more you can work with the energy instead of against it. And here's the key. When you understand your life path number, you understand the exact alignment your soul is being asked to complete right now. In other words, numerology can tell us what specific pattern December is trying to help you release. Let's get into that deep guidance of each life path. Quick note, if you're not sure what your life path number is, it's easy to calculate. And I'm gonna tell you how to do it because a lot of people don't know what it means, even life path. If you add up the day of your birthday, the month of your birthday, and the year of your birthday, and keep reducing the sum to a single digit, you're going to get numbers that are from 1 through 9. For example, if your birthday adds up to 28, then 2 plus 8 equal 10, and 1 plus 0 equal 1. So you will be life path 1. The only exception is if you get 11, 22, or 33. Those are master numbers which we don't reduce further. And I'm going to give you an example about, let's say someone is January 1st, 2000. So they're going to add January is 1, 1st is 1, it's 1 plus 1, 2000 is 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. So it's basically 1 plus 1 plus 2 equal 4. So your life path is 4. Now, let's dive into why certain emotions might be rising for you this month and exactly what December is encouraging you to finally release, life path by life path. These are not energetic cliches, these are real psychological and energetic patterns showing up for each number. And believe it or not, I tried it on so many people and it's just amazing how it works. Let's begin. Life path number 1. If you summed up your birthday number and you got 1, you are the initiator, the leader. Your December lesson, release the identity that kept you small. For you, endings this month show up through old identity and ego stories that you have outgrown. The ideas about who you have to be to stay safe or successful. You have to let it go. December will shine a light on where you have been operating from force, people pleasing, trying to prove your self worth instead of alignment, instead of your truth, allowing support from ego standpoint instead of your truth. This is important time. You are being asked to shed the version of you that it's coming from ego that was just surviving so that the version of you that leads with intuition can rise up. Really special. This month may bring experiences, things like the pressure you put on yourself to always be strong, perfect, know it all, the belief that you must always have the answer and be the first and be competing with others. The habit of pushing through life instead of allowing yourself just to be and to receive help and just enjoy life. Take this as a gentle pruning of your old leadership style. Your soul is shifting from force to alignment, from the lie that you live, the imposter syndrome, to the truth that you are, the authentic self. You're moving from I have to do it all alone to I can allow life and others to support me and I allow to receive more. I choose to receive instead of giving. Your relationship to independence is healing. By the end of this month, you will start to meet new version of yourself, and that's amazing without the old armor, without all the lies, the persona that you just work to build. This more authentic you will lead with intuition, with peace, not just willpower. The next life path is life path number 2, the empathy, the one with the compassion. Your December lesson is to release emotional contracts you never signed for. Sacrificing yourself. Your soul is done carrying unspoken expectation and emotional burdens that were never yours to begin with. I'm sure it sounds familiar if you're number 2 life path. Because this month pushes you to stop absorbing everyone else's pain and sacrificing yourself. It's time to realize that you are not responsible for the emotions of others. Your nervous system will be your guide here. If you're feeling overloaded or anxious, that's a sign to set firmer boundaries. In fact, are your medicine right now. Saying no, doing less, taking care of yourself, putting lotion, going to the spa. You have likely been carrying feelings and responsibilities that are not even yours. Maybe family expectation, maybe the guilt that you're not doing enough, or roles you never agreed to take. December throws a spotlight on these attachments so you can let them go easily. You may notice a deep emotional fatigue, really being tired, or sudden waves of exhaustion. Maybe resentments you didn't realize were there, or a strong need for quiet, alone time, and clear boundaries, saying no a lot. Certain relationships revealing whether they're truly balanced or not, or one sided. A lot of people are going to start leaving, evaporating, and let them go because other doors going to open for you. This is the month your soul says, enough is enough. No more absorbing other people's energies, pain, just to keep the peace. It's not your job to cushion the world or be one who's sacrificing your time, your energy. When you stop doing that, your intuition will sharpen and your energy will feel lighter, and you're going to be able to finally to tap into your life purpose. Because by releasing this habit, you will finally learn the difference between compassion and self-sacrifice. You can love others without losing yourself. And December is here to help you master this energy. And I'm excited for you. Now we're moving to life path number 3, the communicator. And December lesson is to release the fear of being truly seen, being truly the powerful, the beautiful, creative you. And remember, if your life path number is 3, your voice is both your magic and up to now maybe your wound because you don't know how to verbalize your needs and tell your truth. December is going to confront the ways you've been minimizing your expression, your talent, your creativity. Perhaps you hide behind humor or you stay quiet to be likable, that everyone gonna like you and people pleasing, or you downplay your ideas to avoid judgment or be better than others. You're always afraid what people are gonna say about you. So this month, ask you to stop editing yourself, to stop playing small, to stop playing as if you're not good enough. The lesson for you is to shed the fear of being fully seen and heard and stepping into being who you really are, your truth, the magnificent gift that you are. This demand to expect old stories to rise up, thoughts like, I'm too much, I should tune it down, let it go. Or people don't take me seriously, or people don't like me, or I'm not good enough. That old story that has to go. And if you need to do energy work, hypnosis to let go of all this programming in your subconscious mind, please contact me. I would love to talk to you. Or if this old pattern, idea, story that says if I speak my truth, if I be me, I might lose the people that I love or people gonna leave me. Those ideas have to go. They're old and they're no longer serving you. These thoughts are coming up so you can finally challenge, release them. These are baggage, old baggage that it's time to let go, old stories. December 9 energy wants you to practice emotional vulnerability, being naked, like emotionally, telling your truth, being honest and real rather than performing or using charm to gain other people's approval or all the people pleasing. It's time to drop the mask. You don't need to be the entertainer or the people pleaser to be loved. Your soul is calling you to come home to your authentic voice, authentic self, and please share your gifts your contributions, because they are really special and God created you to bring more art, more beauty to the world. As scary as it might feel at first, speaking your truth will set you free and surface the respect and bring the energy and the people that you actually crave, your truth need in your life. The people that you always wanted to be, the people that align with your energy, this is the time to just jump and do that. Now we are moving to Life Path for the Builder. Your December lesson is to release rigid structures that became your cages, your prison. You're someone who values stability and structure, of course, number 4. But this month, your stability might be going through a transformation. Any habit, job, relationship, or routine in your life that was built on fear, if you were very rigid about it, rather than a genuine foundation or flexibility, may start to crack or crumble now. This is not to punish you or scare you. It's to give you a chance to build something that is stronger and more authentic, that comes out of your strength, not your weakness. Think of December as your soul's renovation month. What might come up are realizations about work patterns that drain your soul rather than support you, and that's the time to let it go. Habits that you use to numb yourself or avoid change. Those are a lot of addictions like eating, smoking, overspending, or OCDs. Fears around change or letting go of control. Places in life where rigidity is actually blocking your growth. Life Path 4, you are being invited to adopt a softer kind of discipline, being flexible. Flexibility is going to be your gift, not the grind and survive discipline, but the discipline that aligns with your soul. It's time to rebuild the foundation of your life using new materials like trust, intuition, and flexibility. You don't have to throw away your love of structure, because that's your magic, that's your talent. You're upgrading it to serve you with love, with compassion. By the end of the month, you will notice that by releasing the unhealthy structure that you built, the routines or commitment that were keeping you prisoner and draining you, you are making space for healthier stability that sets you up for a much more solid and satisfying 2026. I'm really excited for you. That's going to be great for you, because you're the architect of the soul, you're the builder, and other people are always looking up to you because your structure is really your strength. Next, we're moving to Life Path number 5, the freedom seeker, the traveler, the fun one. Your December lesson is to release chaos that is distinguished as freedom. As a number 5, you crave freedom and adventure. You love to travel, to eat well, to drink well, but this month is going to guide you to see the difference between real freedom and the chaos that you create. Your patterns oftentimes tend to show up as loops, impulsive decisions, old flings, or toxic lovers that are reappearing, addictive habits, or various forms you run away, you escape. In December, some of these familiar temptations might pop up again, but not to torture you. They are coming as a final exam of sorts, asking your soul, are you ready to graduate from these loops? Because if you're like me, you don't like to suffer and be in loops, right? You might notice something like, all of a sudden, urges to make impulsive choices or big changes on a whim, like very extreme decisions. An old lover or ex reaching out or showing up out of the blue, like surprises. An addictive cycle or bad habit you thought you have been beaten up and they surface up again. A tendency to escape or distract yourself when emotions get intense because you don't want to deal with stuff. Feelings of restlessness or wanting to run away from certain situations because you really don't have the energy to deal with them. And remember, the universe is not trying to trip you up. It's trying to liberate you, for real, to make you free. Sometimes the things you have been running from is exactly the things that will set you free. December is giving you a turning point. You can choose conscious freedom, which sometimes means saying no to short-term thrills instead of reactive freedom. If you decide once and for all that you're done repeating a certain lesson. You will break the cycle. You will be free. And that's really scary, but it's freedom. Sometimes you make decisions that are hard, but for the long run, they're better for you. And once you do that, an entirely new positive timeline opens up for you. Imagine starting 2026 without that old chaos that you feel inside you, truly free to chase what fulfills you, what you love, with the clarity that, wow, I don't need all the mess, all the addictions. I'm feeling so good. Not just what distracts you, just make you really feel aligned with your purpose. Now we're moving to Life Path 6, the healer. It's really exciting. Your December lesson is to release responsibility for everyone else's emotions. Life Path 6 is the nurturer and the healer, often the glue in the family and friend cycles. But this December, you are being asked to stop carrying the emotional and mental responsibility for everyone around you. Family themes are likely to rise to the surface, possibly triggering old childhood wounds so you can wake up. If you have a pattern of rescuing your family and friends, people pleasing, or overgiving, it's going to become very obvious that this pattern is draining you and it's time to stop. The big lesson here is understanding the difference between loving someone and losing yourself. This month might trigger emotions, family dynamics that make you feel like you're a kid again, living old patterns and you want to just let it go. Or the urge to step in and fix others' problems or be the mediator in conflicts, and that has to go. Or guilt or anxiety when finally you put boundaries or choose yourself and it's feel uncomfortable for others. Or memories of childhood situations where you felt responsible for others' happiness and now you're done with that. December is giving you a wonderful chance to break generational pattern of emotional caretaking, being the parent. That has to go. And that's going to free so much time, energy, room for you to be you. Because your heart is your gift, but it shouldn't be a burden. It shouldn't be loaded with responsibility. Your heart should be free to choose you. You can love deeply without sacrificing yourself. By the end of this month, you will see that when you care for yourself first, your love for others actually becomes stronger and healthier. Self love is not selfish, it's going to become non negotiable for you. And in doing so, you teach those around you that they too can stand on their own feet. God gonna come in and do the work for them. You're stepping into a new chapter where you support others by inspiring them, by being the leader, by being the real healer, not by exhausting yourself and being burned out. Congratulations. I'm really excited for life path number 6. Now we moving to life path 7, the seeker, the spiritual one. Your December lesson is to release the walls protecting your heart. I had to do that, and believe it or not, it was painful, but it's also exciting. It's going to open so many doors for you. For you, life path 7, the big shifts this month are happening on the inside. You're going to feel that you're tired because you have to let go of so much baggage that was blocking your heart. You might not see huge external drama, but internally, December can feel intense emotionally. It can bring up trust issues, overthinking, or a sense of spiritual loneliness. That's what's happened to me right now. But under all that discomfort, what's really happening is an intuition upgrade. You are being initiated into a deeper relationship with your own inner wisdom. And to do that, you want to choose to let some of your guard down. This month may bring to the surface some emotions like old doubts or being skeptical about spirituality or even about trusting other people, or tendencies to withdraw or isolate yourself when you feel misunderstood, or a fear of being vulnerable, of relying on anyone beside yourself. Trust issues, a lot of trust issues. Big questions about life. You might be questioning your path or purpose more than usual. And remember, all these feelings are like a spiritual house cleaning. They're not bad, they're not good, they're taking you to the next level. December is a quiet but powerful awakening for you, often distinguished as discomfort or loneliness. Believe it or not, most people are going through that right now. It's showing you the walls you built to protect your heart not to get hurt and inviting you to gently remove them As you release old cynicism, being skeptical, or fear, and you start trusting your inner voice, your intuition, you will notice your spiritual gifts sharpen. Your intuition, empathy, and insight will become stronger and stronger and clearer than ever. And that's wow, really exciting. By the end of the month, you will likely feel more connected to yourself and to the universe than you have in a long time. The key is don't fear the isolation. Welcome it as a sacred space where you can finally hear your own heart. And I recommend to pray a lot, write a lot, journal, and talk to God. If you can do it, just go and do that. It's going to open doors for you. Congratulations, we are moving to Life Path 8, the Manifestor. Woo! Your December lesson is to release power struggles and stories about lack. This month, your classroom is all about money, power, and control. The big themes in an eight's life path. December might stir up old family programming around money, beliefs you inherited from your parents, the surrounding about scarcity or success, and it may highlight any unhealthy power struggles either within yourself or with others. And number 8 has a lot of things with ego. They have hard time admitting the truth. That's the time to let go of your ego. If you've been pushing or operating out of fear of loss or failure, those patterns will become clear now. Your next level of success is going to require a shift from thinking from your ego or forcing things to actually being flexible and letting it flow and trusting God, believe it or not. What December can expose for you is the deep-rooted feeling of scarcity thinking, not enough, lack. For instance, a fear that there is never enough or that you could lose everything or, oh my God, I'm too late, I'm too old, there is not enough, blah, blah, blah. Let it go. Ask God to remove this thinking and obsession. It's just the ego. Another fear is the fear of losing control or being vulnerable. Feeling like you must manage every detail or else things will fall apart. That's another ego thought. Wounds around authority, maybe conflicts with your boss or authority figure, or even your own inner authority being too harsh on you. When you hear your ego edging God out, ask God to come in. When you operate out of your ego, there is no room for God. And this is really painful, and you don't need to go through that. Also, this month you might overwork or go into unhealthy ambition that's been burning you out, and maybe that's the time to let it go. Financial patterns that echo your family's history. Ask yourself, are you repeating an ancestor's money struggles or someone else's attitude? If it's not yours, just let it go, meaning send it to the sender. Life Path 8, you are a powerful manifester. Don't forget that. But the universe is asking you, what kind of power do you want to hold? And I'm sure it's not your ego, because when we operate from our ego, the outcomes are not positive. December is an opportunity to release the old survival mindset, the idea that everything is a battle or competition. Instead, you're learning to lead with integrity, with your heart, with God. The lesson is to trust that willpower does not come from forcing or controlling or being harsh. It comes from alignment and trust with God. By letting go of the internal battles, your inner thoughts, and external ones too, you make space for true abundance. That's exciting for you. You will step into 2026 with a healthier relationship to success, to money, to the way you work. One where you feel empowered, not pressured, and where money becomes a tool for good rather a source of fear, of need to work too hard for it. Remember, money is energy. And I'm really excited for you. Congratulations, Life Path number 8. We're moving to Life Path 9, the old soul. Your December lesson is to release what your soul has already outgrown and it's no longer serving you. As a 9, you probably feel December's 9 energy more strongly than anyone. And this can apply not only to Life Path 9, it's also to people who were born in September. That means this month is like a deep karmic cleansing for you. Memories, relationships, roles you played, identities you played, emotional cycles, all of this could rise up for kind of like review and release. You're gonna see them as movies running again, and the universe, the energy, gonna ask you to let them go. It can be intense, really intense, even overwhelming at times, because you are essentially shedding an entire chapter of your life. And that's exciting. But know this, you're not losing anything that your soul is not already finished with. So when you need to let go, when your energy is done with something, take it as a reward, not as, oh my God, I have to let it go. It's actually serving you because when you close a door, another door is open. This month may bring emotions like waves of grief, of nostalgia, as you remember people, places, and times from the past. Also, you will gain some experiences of encounters with past relationships or friends. All of a sudden, you're going to see people from your past, or thoughts going to surface up that you forgot. That reminds you how far you've come. Celebrate those moments. Also, feelings of things coming full cycle, a certain long term situation finally reaching a conclusion and ending. Maybe people and place and things gonna just leave. You're going to gain profound spiritual clarity in moments, like glimpses of understanding. Oh my God, that's why I went through certain things. Or a sense of emptiness or uncertainty as you may release old identities, old things. This is normal and it will pass. So give it a room, feel it, and let it go. The biggest thing for you is to not fight the endings. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Do meditation, journaling, talk to someone. If you need to meet and do energy work and clarity with hypnosis, please contact me. I would love to hear from you. You more than anyone understand that endings are often beginnings in disguise. Let whatever needs to fall away, go away. Fall away with gratitude. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, with gratitude. You might literally feel like you're attending a funeral for your old self. And in a way, you are. But as you do this, you're clearing space for a major new spiritual chapter to open for you in 2026. Trust that process. By allowing this closure now, you set yourself up to step into the new year unburdened, clear, and truly free with all the wisdom your old soul has gathered. Now, I'm not going to talk right now about master number 11 or master number 22 or master number 33 because I don't want this episode to be too long. But I want you to remember that December's 9 energy is like the universe throwing open all the windows in a stuffy house to let the stale air out of your life. It might feel chilly or uncomfortable for a moment, but it's exactly what's needed to clear everything out. Remember, this is not an ending month. It's an elevation month. Everything you release now will help you to rise higher, and everything is working for you, not to you. The more you let go, the clearer your intuition becomes, the lighter your heart feels, and the more aligned you will be as you step into the new cycle of 2026. Every ending you face this month is really just a new beginning in disguise. And I want to congratulate you because this is really exciting times for all of us. As we wrap up this episode, keep this in mind. December is the universal's detox month. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, all of it. If something in your life's falling apart right now, it's not a punishment, it's alignment. If something or someone is leaving your life, it's creating space for what's next. If something hurts right now, it's likely healing on its way out of you. Trust that you are closing a chapter your soul is done carrying. And if you are ready to go even deeper, to truly release the subconscious programming, the trauma loops, the emotional baggage, and the energetic blocks that holding you back, remember that you don't have to do it alone. This kind of deep release and renewal is the work I do every single day with people. It's exactly why Baggage Begun exists. If you feel you need personal guidance or want to understand more about your own numbers and patterns, you can always find me through Baggage Begun community and resources. I'm here to help you walk into your next chapter clear, empowered, and fully connected to yourself. I appreciate you and I'm proud of you for doing this work. I will see you next episode. Until then, take care and keep letting the baggage be gone. Happy holidays, sending you so much light. This is Tammy. See you next week. If you're curious and want to dive deeper, you are in the right space. I ask you to look within for all the things that you want to do, be, and have. Join me at the Baggage Begun Healing Hearts and Minds podcast with new episodes every Wednesday as we discover the path towards healing and transformation.